ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you can hear me. Apologize for that. My entire PC decided to call it quits. Yeah, I let the game run through. It seemed to be working okay, but I lost all connection there. We are good now. But yeah, seemed to lose all connection. Very strange. I'm not entirely sure what happened, but we are back. We're back here, and I believe it is game. The Fire are leading 3-1, if I recall correctly. I'm gonna double check. But yes, we will double check. All right, Fire 3-1. Yep. Apologize for the tech issues there. We're working out the stream overlay. It should be back here momentarily. And there it is. Fire lead 3-1. And here we are. Fire, they're up 1-0 in this game as well. So the Landers, they had called a timeout. They got a bonus extended timeout. And that's a flip reset from Chase. He's looking to close this series out despite the timeout. No timeout buff here. That's a nice play from Chase. And this has been the best the Fire have looked all season, without a doubt. And I think this is starting to show that this Fire team is pretty dang good. Let's see how the rest of this one plays out. Of course, the Landers, they've played solid in the majority of these games. That last one, I believe it either went to overtime or, it was a 1-goal game, but there's been a ton of close games. They've all just been eked out slightly by the Fire. And now they find themselves up 2 goals here in a critical game number 5. And if you're the Landers, you've been in this situation twice already this series. You don't want to be in a deficit late, especially a multi-goal deficit. So you got to start working hard right now. And Caleb, dangerous look there. Gets a bump onto Zach. And now he'll give possession right up to Caleb. Follow up from Chase. Looking for a double. Flip reset. Gets another touch. Beautiful look, and Caleb finishes it off. What a tremendous team play from the Fire. And that's a flip reset. Gets a... I don't even know. I lost count of how many touches there. But Caleb with a beautiful follow-up and finishes that one strong. A nice shot even coming out from Alec. Respect. And things are starting to fall apart. Wheels coming off the bus here for the Landers, so to speak. And Caleb, not the best of touches there. Oh my goodness. Not able to get a read. And Alec, he had a wide open net there. Oh, just unfortunate. There's no way he could have known as he hit the ball trying to challenge, and it ended up just being a wide open net that he missed. And now, let's see, does he have another opportunity? No, Chase doesn't let that happen twice. Caleb, no boost to his name, not even a single one. And somehow still able to beat the Landers. As we near halftime, pinch, nothing doing there for Zach. And a team bump there from Alec. Chase, flip reset. Not incredibly dangerous there. Doesn't get it on net. But it's certainly not over here. Plenty of time left, but the Landers, they look discombobulated. They're not playing as a unit. But let's see, can Zach turn the tides a little bit here? Nice challenge there. And there's a pop past one. But again, it lands in the hands of Team Fire. And the Landers, they're just playing so far apart from one another. That back pass, oh, that's dangerous. Caleb, he's all over it. Zach gets beat there on that 50, but not on this one. He goes up for it super early, goes for the flip reset. Nothing doing there. Chase is just going to watch him do essentially nothing. And he's happy to do so. Caleb gets challenged. It's a good 50, but it gets away from Zach. Doesn't get the pinch off the wall. Tries to get something towards net. Just can't make it happen. And everything the Landers are trying seems futile, as they can't get anything to go. And the offense just not there. Struggling to click. Struggling to connect. Work as a team. Nothing's being created. They find themselves out of boost. Not making contact with the ball when they need to. Now it's a 2-on-1 the other way. Flick from Chase. A nice save there from Zach. It keeps them alive, but it still remains a 3-goal deficit. And now Chase just bleeding that clock away, but here's an opportunity for Zach now. One-on-one with Caleb. Nice flick, pass one off the crossbar, but he will put it in. The Landers get on the board late here in game number 5. And that's a good shot there from Zach, but is it a little too late? 32 seconds are all that's left. Zach with a nice kickoff win, but Chase, he will take it, gets a pinch to clear it out. And now here it is. Alec with the ball, and you've got to think this has to be a goal here. And he goes all out for it, Zach, and he doesn't get it. Chase will send it back to a 3-goal lead, and that will all just about do it. And you can't blame Zach diving in for that, because you need a goal there. If you play conservative, you'll never have known how that play would have gone. You know, I think if you lose 3-1 or 4-1, it's still a loss. You may as well go for it. Fake kickoff here, but there's just not enough time. The Landers' final shot will go off target and saved from Caleb. What a strong debut from him. He had a goal, an assist, and 2 saves here in this game 5. Chase keeping it up. Perhaps some stat padding here. An early leave, and Chase will not just end the game. He has to get one more, and that's a 5-1 victory there for the Fire. And that's a big, big win. And the Fire, they get back into the win column with a really confident 5-game win. And yeah, the Fire, impressive win. And for Chase, he's got to be super happy with the performance there, especially the debut game of Caleb. We've seen some duos struggle in their debut. Well, this was far from a struggle. This was a confident, it was a commanding win. And the Fire take it in a final of 4-1 in the series. 2 great series here on this Monday. 2 matches down here of week 3. And we're learning more about these teams, and it's very exciting. Props to the Landers. They played a lot of close games. 4-1 doesn't look that impressive. And of course it's not, especially as far as losses go. But they got to be happy with the effort they put in. They went to, I think, 2 overtimes. I could be mistaken. I know there's 1 very recently, but a lot of 1-goal games where it just came down to the last few seconds. And unfortunately, only one of them went their way. Either way, great game from both of these teams, and we look forward to seeing what they bring throughout the rest of the season and onward. So we thank you all so much for tuning in, and we'll see you all next time.